Hi there, I'm Molly Rice.
And I'm Rusty Thielen.
And we are Real Time Interventions, and we're so grateful to you for being willing to put these packets together for our show, The Birth of Paper. All of the items that you packed today are going to go to Beirut, and they will be so appreciative of the work that you're doing. So we thought you would benefit from a short instructional video on how to pack these items. So Rusty is going to pack and I will talk us through it. So first, just want to show all of the materials, sorry, just checking my camera, that you will have in your kits. So you should have 15 large mailers, the yellow, that are blank. You should have 15 hard-sided mailers with birds on them. You should have 15 what we're calling tree pencils, 15 candles, 15 boxes with a sun, 15 rough handmade paper. Actually, I'm sorry, 30, correct? And 15 pads of paper, 15 fish white envelopes, and 15 brown ship envelopes, and a whole bunch of blue tissue paper. So, the first thing we're going to do is the tree pencils. Actually, before even that, we do recommend that you take everything out of the box because you are going to be using those boxes after you make the kits to put the kits back in. And these pencils will come in packs of 15 with bubble wrap. Please be very careful when you take them apart. As you'll notice, they have fronds and pine needles on the end. These are very dry. Some of them may crumble off, and that is okay. Just try to be as gentle as you can so that we can get as many as possible to Beirut. So take 2 pieces of tissue paper, as Rusty's done, and wrap them up much as you would wrap up a flower that you're going to offer to someone. Just as carefully as you can. Great. And we're going to pack them with the point side up. So the pencil point side up. It takes a little bit of doing to get these into the hard mailers. Most of them do best if you pack them diagonally. Great. Excellent. Perfect. You are going to seal the mailers. For the purposes of our video, we're not going to be sealing things, but you will seal these mailers and you'll put this sealed side down into the largest yellow envelope. Beautiful. Okay. Next, we're going to work on the box for the candle. So there's a cool little trick for these boxes. If you fold down the 2 flaps that are slotted, and then fold down the other 2 flaps, they should click right into place and you have a box. This is the box for the candle. Take 2 more pieces of tissue paper, any color combinations you wish, and we're going to wrap up that candle. Beautiful. I'm going to pack it in that box. The goal for these packages is in part to not allow anything to move around. We don't want a lot of shaking and movement for the boxes. So if you need a little extra tissue paper to secure it, that's fine. Now you're going to put it into the largest envelope And try to nestle it down as low as you can get it without putting any strain on that pencil, because the rest of the stuff's going to go on top. Perfect. Next, we have our handmade paper. Now, the handmade paper, this is very important. The handmade paper goes in the brown chip envelope. So most of these pieces have been cut very closely to the dimensions. If it's a little bit big, you can feel free to fold over the paper's edge. And you are going to seal that envelope and place it in the larger envelope. And then we have our pad of paper. It goes in the white fish envelope. So the pad of paper in the white fish envelope. And you're going to seal that up. And both of those go in the top of your largest envelope. And then if you'll just use the remaining tissue paper, or as much of it as you need, to make sure that we're not getting a lot of movement in each of the packets. You don't have to fill it completely full, but just make sure that everything is fairly secure and is not going to be able to shake around. What do you think, Rusty?
Don't seal this last envelope. Leave that open because we are going to just check and make sure everything is packed, and we may slip an additional surprise into the envelope before we seal it up. And that's it.
Yes, so the only other element is a note from you. So if you wish, you can, forgive my camera skills, if you wish, you can put in a personal note from yourself of goodwill to someone in Beirut. You don't have to do this. You can do it with one envelope. You can do it with all of them. Use a piece of stationery from your home or a piece of paper. Fold it over if you would, because when they're opening the packages, we want them to be able to put it aside at the beginning. And then if you feel strongly that you'd like it to be a private note, just write private on the top. Otherwise, there is a small chance that it might be read as part of the show. And that's it. Thank you so much. And we will meet you shortly.